The next question says, what is the difference between numbers x and y? The first statement is, z is 16 2 by 3% less than number x. Now you must know the fractional equivalent of 16 2 by 3%, that is 1 by 6. And if z is 1 by 6 less than x, then z is 5 by 6x. Checking second statement, it is y is 20% more than z, or y is 6 by 5 z, or z is 5 by 6 y. Now we know that 1 and 2 alone cannot give us the answer. So if we combine them, then equating z, 5 by 6x is equal to 5 by 6y, or x is equal to y. It means x and y are same, so the difference between them is 0. So easily we can get the answer from statement 1 and 2. Students often get confused that if there are two variables are asked in question and in equations there are three variables, so question will be solved using three equations and all three statements are required. But sometimes the question is framed in such a way that only two statements are required. So be careful while answering your question, and your answer is only 1 and 2 are required. Suppose in the same question your statements were that x is 20% more than z and y is 20% less than z, and third statement would be sum of y and z is 72. Then from first statement you will get that x is 6 by 5z, and from second statement you will get y is 4 by 5z. Okay, and from here you will equate z as 5 by 6x, and from here you will equate z as 5 by 4y, and we can get x is to y is to z as 6 is to 4 is to 5. Now here the ratios difference between x and y is 2. Now this 2 is not the difference between the values of x and y. Here this is the proportionate value, or 2 is the multiple of the exact difference between the exact value or absolute value of x and y. So in this question all three statements are required, as we need to frame all three equations, and three equations will give us the answer, that is difference between x and y. So here you do not get confused that 2 is the difference between x and y. 2 is the difference of ratios of x and y. So don't get confused, always be careful while marking your answer. Thank you.